Hello, Thomas here, Angel Fire Knives. And here we are, Sunday afternoon. We made it through the weekend. Man, so here lately, between scammers and just lame broke people, I've been getting a lot of bullshit comments on my post. And the thing is, it's like, if you're gonna come on someone's post and say some stupid shit, expect somebody to say some stupid shit back to you, because I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna beg you for your fucking business. One, you because you're broke. You don't have any fucking money. And all you can do is sit there and fucking I don't care what you say. That's the thing, is like they get these motherfuckers running their mouth, so I just delete their fucking comments because I don't care. I don't care what they have to say. I really don't. I really don't. If you're not on here and you don't want to talk about knives, if you're just gonna fucking run your mouth and be a negative bitch, you can fuck off, because we're here to talk about knives and have a good time. So if you don't like that, like I said, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, got some cool stuff to show you. I got a few finished up, and I got one almost finished. I got some work on the broken feathers, so I'll show you those first. So on this run of broken feathers, these are the 12 inch, 11 inch. What's up, buddy? Awesome. Hell yeah. It's good to see you. Good to have you on here, Big Tim. I was busy today, busting out, working on the 11 inch broken feathers. Oh, this one I had to go get it in a pre-roll. This one is an infused, I don't even know what the hell it is. Pluto's Popsicle. Huh. Yeah, I'd run over there and get a pre-roll. So here we, oh yeah. 11-inch broken feathers, man. These are pretty badass. I was throwing them yesterday. They throw great, even without a handle. They throw really. They're gonna be throw really good with the handle. But so I have basically two versions of these. I've got one that will have the Jolly Roger, and these will be live edge. And then I got the other one that just has the AFK logo. These will be safety edge for throwing, so you'll be able to throw them by the blade or the handle. These will be sharp. The ones with the Jolly Roger will be live edge, so sharp front and back, top and bottom. And I think I got to double check everything, but I think I got one or two of these available, and like maybe one live edge, one left. I have to double check though. But these throw really good, and especially if you've had like an injury and like shoulder, elbow injury, and the heavier knives kind of fuck you up when you throw. These aren't heavy knives. I'll weigh them out. I'll have the weight in grams when I'm done, because I gotta get the handle on them before I can weigh them. But these are nice light knives. These are quick draw. They're fast flying little blades. So I'll video up on those soon. I'll have these finished up. What is today? Monday, Tuesday. Wait, today's Sunday. I'll probably try to have some finished up by Tuesday. Start wrapping them up by then. We got to do etchings and bluings and all kinds of fancy stuff. Fun stuff. So we'll have live edge and safety edge on those guys. I don't know if you saw that one. That's a nice knife there. I'm surprised this one hasn't sold. Part of it is that the photos and videos do not do this knife justice. I can promise you that. This knife's way more badass in person than it is on camera. You want a live edge? Right on, buddy. Hell yeah, I'll do a feather edge on it. I actually got I had a new idea for a feather edge, kind of negative of what I did last time, so on the last batch. So that'll be fun. If you're gonna throw it, if you want to throw it, you know, we got to go with like carbon fiber or G10. If you just don't want to throw it, and you just want a fancy ass broken feather knife, um, you know, I'm put whatever materials on. Holes drilled out for 3/16 inch pins, so we are stuck with that size pins. But yeah, I can go either way. We can go fancy, or we can go like really durable material. Either way, carbon, right on. Yeah, I can do either the regular carbon fiber wears, like, oh shit, dropping stuff, like regular twill carbon fiber, and I also have the unidirectional. I got a big chunk of unidirectional in right now, so I've been trying to use that up. Shit looks really good. This one I finished up. This one's sold. Actually, that's a lie. That's a fucking outright lie. I just lied to you. My bad. This knife isn't sold. It's my fucking knife. It's just not for sale. I usually just say it's sold so people don't fucking bug me about shit, but yeah, so this is my knife. Zephonite stainless steel, red carbo quartz, and unidirectional carbon fiber handle. Of course, I do the covered ring. I was working on this earlier, and I was about to throw down a sick texture, like just like this, on this bad boy. But then I was thinking, you know what? I don't have any that are just not any of my recent ones that are just smooth. And I got the polishing on it, and I was like, man, that sucker looks sick like that. So I just left it at that. Plus, if I ever wanted to go back and texture it, I could always go back and texture it. That's the easy part. Yeah, it's a badass knife. Also got working on this for Big Tim. This is Adam DeVille, fucking dragon skin core, covered ring, unidirectional carbon fiber. Man, I think that fucking unidirectional carbon fiber is one of the nicest materials, especially when you just match it up with some Damascus, because in a way it looks like fucking Damascus to me. You see all the layers in there. I think it matches up really well. Yeah, it's a badass knife. I was telling Big Tim about this knife. It's the blade. The blade is a little bit longer than my regular Emperors. There's a standard Emperor. You see that blade's a little bit longer. It's a little bit different too. This one was 100% handmade, so looks like the handles a cunt hair longer too. But Big Tim's a big dude, so I want to make sure there's enough for his enough room for his big old silverback gorilla paws to fit in there. But yeah, that's a nice knife. I like that. So I got to do a polish, an etch, and then another polish, and then the final etch. But yeah, that's a badass knife. Carbon fiber pins. Yo, I just found a new supply for carbon fiber pin stock. I'm going to be buying that shit in 4-foot lengths. That's cool. I'm pretty stoked about that. Because the other place I was buying it from was only like 12-inch lengths, and they're out. So yeah, that's going to be a badass blade. That spine, you can see the that core steel. When it's done, it's going to look like there's lace. It's going to look like silver lace going over it. Really nice knife. What else? And here's the blackout mini Hellraiser. I'm surprised none of these are sold yet. It's a great size for a karambit. It's like 3 1/8 inch blade, 4-inch handle. It's got a little over. It's got like 1 1/16 inch on the rain. And then again, I'll have some throwers coming up. I got spinner pirate buoys too. I think I still have 2 left available. I need to send a guy invoice for one. So yeah, it's about what I got for y'all today. I'll have some. I'll be working on some stuff tonight, and oh, the big D-guard buoys. That's what I'll be doing tonight. Yeah, that red looks fucking sharp. Red and black, man. That's a nice knife. Tony Cole. Yeah, you had an 11-inch. Yeah, buddy, if you have an 11-inch, one of those is yours, because that's all of them. Yeah, was yours live edged or safety? Did you want it for throwing? Throwing by the blade? Or do you want the live edge? Live edge? Okay, cool. Got you, buddy. Yep. These are the live edge ones. Cool. I think those are all. I think that makes all the live edge spoken for. And then I got like 2 of these left, I think. 2 left. The thing is like if you wanted a live edge, I can still make these live edge. That's fine. They can still be made sharp. And vice versa. Sharp ones can be made dull pretty easily. Sharp ones can be made dull easier than the dull ones made sharp. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Yeah, I know you wanted the feather. I don't think anybody's ordered a blackout this round. So, yeah, they'll all be etched. You gotcha. I'm gonna do some different stuff. I got an idea on a little bit different. I mean, it's gonna be the same shit, right? It's me doing it. I'm using the same materials. I'm just gonna try to throw down a little bit, like a negative, basically a negative of pattern, or like what I did before. I'll try it on one, and if it comes out cool, I'll do some more. If not, I'll buff that off, and we'll do the regular shit. So, yeah, I'll be finishing everything up here real soon. Now I got them. The hard part's done. That's the heat treating, the stamping, and the initial grinds. Now that the grinds are done, this like the polishing goes real quick. Once the polishing is done, then it's then I'll throw an etch on there, and then handles, and bam. Next thing you know, you'll be getting a knife in your mailbox or on your front porch or whatever. So yeah. Anybody else got any questions? That's about what I got for you today. I know I was a little late. I had to run and go get a fucking pre-roll. So yeah, I was a little late today, but there we go. Yeah, I'll be working on D-guard buoys tonight. I may get to these tonight. I don't know. I got a lot of work to do on the fullers. Actually, I say a lot of work. It's really just polishing. And like I said a minute ago, polishing goes pretty quick. So I may get that knocked out pretty quick and then jump on these guys. But in case you're wondering, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I keep talking about the D-guard buoys. I've got 2 of these that I'm working on. They're like right at 20 inches overall. I think that's what they were. 19 something. Yep, like 19 and a half. Y'all can't see shit. There we go. 19 and a half. Fucking 6.5 inch handle. And then the rest blade. You do the math. But yeah, I got 2 of these in the works. I do have one available for sale. For purchase. 2 more pieces of stag. Sweet. Oh, nice. Blue and amber. Cool. Looking sick. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Big Tim. That's fucking fantastic. So I have one of these available. 1/4 inch thick Nitro V stainless steel. And, yeah. So Nitro V stainless steel is not available. It may not be available for a year or two. It won't be available the rest of this year. Yeah, you might find a supplier with some strips of it, like 2-inch wide strips, still left available. I did, and I'm about to buy some, but other than that, there's no sheets available. So I was lucky as fuck to get those out of Nitro V. Otherwise, it had to have been carbon steel again. It's like, holy shit. Not that I don't mind. I like working carbon steel. Obviously, this is the 80 CRV. It's just on pieces like that. It's such a big piece. It takes me a long time because I'm working on those after hours. They're so big, I gotta have pretty much everything out of my way, and they take a lot longer than a regular knife. And so if they're high carbon steel, I'm fighting fucking rust the whole time. I'm either having to take the extra work to treat them, or ignore it and then having to fucking Scotch-Brite it and do more work. So yeah, I kind of prefer stainless steel overall, especially on big projects like that, because like I said, it's in my possession for a while, and yeah, it's easily rust. I don't want that shit. What caused a shortage? Fuck if I know, dude. It isn't tariffs. Don't let them fucking fool you. Because if I called the supplier and they were like, oh, we're in negotiations, is all they fucking told me. They're not going to tell me shit. Basically, I was willing to bet it may have had a little bit to do with tariffs, but had the supply been there, like had the shit been made, yeah, the fucking mill would have shipped it out and fucking worried about the customers paying the tariffs. We would have paid the tariffs, not them. And that's what happens with it. So that's what I'm saying. It's not the fucking tariffs. They just told me they're in negotiations and there wouldn't be any more for this year. And so they put me on a waiting list for stupid 154 CM. And so far, that's the only thing I've come up with. The other steel supplier said, 6 to 8 weeks on the Norwegian steel. So they said that in October. So we'll see about that. That's the way it is. So, yeah. I'm going to work on the Z-Finet for a while. And if it comes down to it, like I said the other day, I will go to a carbon steel, like 80 CRV for karambits, to do a lower end one. Because these are running 300 plus, and I know 300 plus is a hard fucking a hard bat to swing, right? For some people, especially now, shit's expensive these days. Fucking everything's expensive. You get gouged everywhere you turn around, right? So I'm gonna do a lower end, more affordable line, like I said, probably 80 CRV. I'll do it with some kind of coating, either Duracoat or Cerakote. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look more in depth about the DLC. That shit's on the surface. It looks kind of easy, but then when I started getting into it, it's like, man, I don't know. You kind of need to be a professional. You need to have the right shit to do that. Cerakote, you can just blow. I don't know. You can just blow a regular fucking sprayer. Anyway, so yeah, that's coming. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, probably this summer. Got Blade Show Texas coming up. So if you're in Texas, or near Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, you can make it. New Mexico, hell yeah, you can make it. New Mexico. But yeah, I used to swing on through, check out Blade. It'd be a badass show. It's bigger than West, and it's not quite as big as Atlanta. Atlanta's fucking huge, and but Texas is a good sized show. There's lots of cool stuff to see. So definitely worth the trip if you like knives, anyway, and I'll be there. So anyway, that's what I got for y'all today. Anybody got any more questions? If not, I will. Oh, let's see. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, Big T. For sure, Damascus is badass. And I'll be chopping up this DeVille billet here real soon. I just hadn't got to it yet. I was working on these. So I'll have super fancy Adam DeVille blades available really soon. Got Tonto, kind of a more of a bayonet point. I'll have that Persian style backup, and then kind of a Persian-y, just regular people opener. Really gorgeous people opener. This motherfucker, these would be like, I don't know, you wouldn't just want to use on a regular assailant. It have to be like you have to be like the boss or something. When you make it to the boss, you use it on these. You don't want to use it on the cronies. This would be too nice of knives. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. Hope y'all have a kick-ass week. I got a lot of good shit I'll be finishing up. Like I said, I'll finish up these. I'll have the full-size Hellraisers coming out. I will have 13-inch broken feathers, spinner pirate buoys, and then a bunch of random one-offs, Damascus and stuff. So, hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Y'all be cool, and I'll try to be back on tomorrow, a little earlier, 4 o'clock.